Hello from California, this is Sandy from Messy Paper Crafts, your #1 online store with the most exciting crafting items, and welcome to this week's episode of What's in This Box. However, technically, this is the second part of the unboxing of the new releases by 49 and Market. So in the first video, you saw the two new releases that were more in a greenish bluish tint, and here in this one, in this box, you will see now a different color combination. So we have Art Options Rouge and another color swatch which is called Blossom. So let's get them out. So in the last video, we had the 49 and Market new color swatch series, which was Eucalyptus and the Vintage Artistry Tranquility, and they worked really nicely together. They had this great bluish greenish tint, so that's from the Eucalyptus line. And as you can see with this release, or these two releases technically, we have a similar thing. So we have this 49 and Market, again, color swatch release, which here is called now Blossom, and that works really nicely together with this release, which is called Art Options Rouge. So I don't know if this was designed on purpose or by accident, but I think it's really nice that we have these like color swatch items, that they fit so nicely together with another series. Because if you love paper crafting, then what is better than having even more options, right? So I think this is absolutely stunning that we have two releases here that work hand in hand together. And yeah, let's get started over here as we've done before. Let's go first over the color swatch release. Here, as I said, this is now Blossom. And here you have 8 double-sided papers and 4 designs, 2 of each. So let's open that up. So the color swatch release is the more subtle one, and then the Art Options has a little bit of boldness to it. However, as I said, they work so beautifully together and have these gorgeous backgrounds. And yeah, if you love these spring tones and this reddish and pinkish look, then you will love this. Amazing. So this is this package in 12 by 12 for your scrapbooking. And then we also have the 6 by 8, which I love, because if you're not into scrapbooking but maybe into journaling, then this is more for you. And here you get 18 sheets of 6 by 8 heavyweight paper. Yeah, really thick and sturdy paper, as we've seen before. And you get 2 of 9 double-sided pattern papers. And similar-ish in design, just a smaller size. Then 2 of these. Beautiful backgrounds here as well. And I just find this interesting that 49 and Market have 12 by 12 paper, but then not the classical 8 by 8 and 6 by 6, but actually give you this format where it's 6 by 8. So yeah, just a little bit different to other companies, which is great. Nice to have this variety, especially if you like more journaling or some kind of albums or cards. And then this is really nice. And then 2 of these. And 2 of those. And then 2 more backgrounds here. So this works also nicely together, obviously. So you don't have to make the choice. Do you only want this or that? Obviously, this works nicely together. And also an interesting thing that we also had in the other color swatch line was this collage sheets pack. So here we have 40 text weight sheets, 6 by 8 as well. And let's open this up too. And this is now a totally different product because, as I said, this is really thick, sturdy cardstock paper. And here it's now a finer paper almost like a rice paper, but not as thin, more like an origami paper, and 40 different sheets, which is amazing if you just need more backgrounds for any kind of collage work, or as I said, albums, or any kind of layering. And the last sheet has these great sentiments on here again, where it says good times, amazing photographs, shine bright, we are all meant to shine. So that's really nice to cut out and collage all together. Or if you need some kind of sentiment that you can put on the strip, then that works really nicely all together. But yeah, 40 different designs, all in this really cool botanical textbook or kind of archival style. I mean, this is just amazing. I've never seen so many designs in one package. So again, if you are not into the color swatch from last time, where it was more greenish, bluish, but you're more into this pinkish spring vibes, and this is a package for you, because here you can just create layer on layer on layer. So absolutely beautiful. And also really cool that in this line, in this blossom line, we also have more film strips, which obviously fit super nicely together. And I take one out just so you can see it's not as dark. It's actually this brightish pinkish tint. So again, really nice to layer this all together. Or you can put photographs behind it. You can color stamps. You can create different designs. Could be for scrapbooking or for card making. Just another great piece of ephemera to have if you're into this vintage old look and love anything with photographs or film strips, and obviously that's perfect. And also in this line, which I forgot to mention last time, we have these awesome acetate leaves. So similar from this kind of plasticky design like these film strips, we also have these acetate leaves. And again, lots and lots of different ones. I don't take them all out because I believe you can see them here. We have butterflies and leaves and like these bigger ones here. But this is what that looks like. So that's acetate. And it has this really elegant feel to it. As you can see, it's not too shiny. But yeah, I love the colors here as well. The some shine obviously because it's acetate, but I just think when you layer this all together, it's just amazing. I mean, all of those different options here. Like I love these stems here, for example. They're so beautiful, especially if you like to create something with a cluster where you can use these bits, you can put them onto rub-ons and then use even more of these ephemera pieces over here. And you can go really wild with all your ephemera. And let me grab one of those butterflies here as well. Like I said, just similar-ish, so you don't have to see them all, but we also have these butterflies in small. I mean, you get the idea here, all these different ones. And then bigger butterflies as well, like this size. And then even a little bit bigger over here. And yeah, just beautiful to create different layers on your project. I really love this as an option. And they also go nicely together with the other ephemera. So again, it's great to have these different packages here, like different releases, but in the same color combination. Put this over here. And I forgot to show this last time, the same acetate leaves we also have in the eucalyptus color swatch series. So again, even more, and I totally forgot about that, but now hopefully this gives you an idea here as well. I just think it's adorable that they come up with all of these different things. And as a crafter, we can never have enough, right? So one more of those rub-ons in the color swatch line. Let's open this as well. And one more of those rub-on sticks. which is nice to have, very handy. And here we have, similar to these beautiful butterflies over here. Let me grab one again so you can see the difference. So again, if you wanted to create a whole sheet with more butterflies and flowers and so on, then this works really nicely together. Here with the background as a rub-on, and then you can just build it up in even more layers. I just love all these different flowers and leaves. And it's just a gorgeous spring vibe in this tone. Then here we have little sentiments again. The good life, you are loved, you are amazing, favorite photo. Super easy to rub on here, even more texture to make it interesting. And rub-ons are always great if you don't want to create any book. It's just really easy to use it as a background. Here we have moments, best good time, noted today, picture perfect, remember, photographs. So similar to the other package that I've shown you last time with the eucalyptus color swatch, here we have this now in this blossom tone. Like such gorgeous motifs. I love that. So beautiful. And now let's talk about the Art Options Rouge and just see how this all works so nicely together. I'm just stunned by all of this variety. And first of all, let's open up the 12 by 12 collection pack. And here you get 8 double-sided papers and 1 of each design. And on the cover, you will find these, this bonus sheet where you can cut out your fussy cutting elements. If you're not into fussy cutting, nothing to worry about because we have so many amazing ephemera packages here as well. However, I think it's always nice to have the option here just to, give you even more in the paper package in case you only wanted the paper. Or of course, if you wanted to cut out any of these elements here, then you could do this as well. I just think it's nice that this is the same cardstock material, not thin paper or anything. All works nicely together. And as I said here, now the paper is a little bit more bold and bright and even more for spring, so bigger flowers and butterflies and so on. And I just think it's so gorgeous. One more background here, and then that's the last one of those papers, and a green background in this distressed look. So really nicely designed. And again, if you now needed even more, if you wanted to fill a whole scrapbook, then you can also mix and match, right? So maybe you have a page of this one and then you bring in one of those, and then you can just create different looks this way, just because it works also nicely together. And if scrapbooking isn't really your cup of tea, or if you're just interested in a smaller paper, then here we also have this collection pack in 6x8, where you get 3 of 9 double-sided pattern papers and also 1 fussy cutting element sheet. And it's in the same thick cardstock material and a little bit different in the size and arrangement. And you get 3 of each. So beautiful. And then here we have the fussy cutting sheet with these little tickets here, more butterflies, and then one more background in case you're not into fussy cutting. And then we have this here. And that was the 6x8 collection pack. I just love this look. I mean, it's such a happy spring vibe. Makes me happy to look at it. Just bright and colorful and super vibrant. And similar to the last video where we had the vintage artistry tranquility theme, here we also get 2 elements here with these laser cut. And one is actually called laser cut elements and the other one is called laser cut wildflowers. Let's open the flowers first. So with these elements, it's pretty cool because on the back side of this cover, you get more fussy cutting options. So nothing to throw away. You can use all of these elements here, which is great. But then, of course, if you're not into the fussy cutting, you get these ones where it's all cut for you. And these gorgeous designs here. And again, look at this detail. I mean, this is such a fine detail. And instead of having it all in an ephemera bag, you get this on this sheet of paper. So it's very organized at the same time. And then we have this one over here, like bigger flowers. This is such a great motif here. Really beautiful, and I love all of those as well. And here we have now the other package. If you need even more elements, then you have those as well, similar as you've seen before. On this background here, we have more fuzzy cutting elements and these tickets. This is really nice here as well. And then we have these ones that you can just pop out. This is what that looks from the back. As you can see, all of these intricate details here all ready to pop out. And here it says, all you are is all I need. Never to be forgotten. Love you to pieces. Let's chase beautiful dreams. Then we have these cute little postage stamps here, like little tickets, more flowers, and then this kind of lace border. Such gorgeous elements. And then one more sheet where you get even more of these postage stamps and more sentiments as well. My greatest love, trust your heart, there are no limits. And yeah, if you need something where you write in your own sentiment, like happy birthday or thank you, maybe you have a stamp that fits in here, then you also have these blank layouts in the same color tone, which is super nice. And then more tickets and more flowers over here. This is cute here. You are my world, love you more. More of these gorgeous little stamp tickets here, or like postage stamps. And apropos postage stamps, if you need it even more, here you have a whole roll of washi tape. So that's what this looks like inside this box here, where it says 5 cents. It says love you, you will be forever my always, remember, forever. So I think this is really nice because that all works nicely together. And if you need even more ephemera, we have lots of packages here as well. So here we have the Art Options Rouge ephemera bits. And these are amazing because we have all these different sizes, and also the background of the package is usable as well. So I love how you don't have to throw anything away, everything is usable. And then we have these bigger pieces here. Again, if you're into album creations, then this is perfect. Or maybe you just want to create different layers on your project, then here you can just combine this all together. And here we have some with this kind of torn border, almost kind of like an archival file, I would say, where you could write something on here. Or, of course, if you don't like this border, you could also just cut it up and use it in different ways. But it has this look of this old envelope here. Hope you can see that here as well. So I love all of these designs. Here we have these kind of old archival prints. Then here we have lots and lots of different elements once again. So for example, here we have these beautiful frames where you can pop out different elements here. Then we have this gorgeous flower detail, more of these frames. It's nice that they give you the option. You can pop out all of those different ones or keep them all together, or maybe layer them on with different foam tape to give it more dimension. Here it says hello. Here we have sweet. And the nice thing is, if you even need more of those, we have a whole package where you have a chipboard word set as well. So again, more and more options. And here we have more tickets and leaves. More of these cute tickets here. Here it says best. More tickets. Then we have all of these small ones. Once again, it's nice that they have this border so it all fits together. But you could write your own statement on here, like a little sentiment, a little stamp. Could be for a birthday and so on. Could be for journaling, maybe some thoughts that you have. So this is all nice that this all goes together. Here again, you can pop out different elements, little postcards, little flowers. Then here you have small sentiments again, like love this, better together, forevermore, sweet memories. So these obviously could go nicely into a scrapbook as well. If you wanted to decorate any images, here we have these beautiful tags, more sentiments, you'll stay in my heart, all in good time, you have my heart, the sweet life, treasured times, and then more tickets. On this side over here, you get similar elements, and here it's a chipboard element set. Let's see what that looks like in comparison. We have like the same obviously color and similar style with butterflies and flowers and so on, but here it's now a thick chipboard. So if you wanted to mail it to somebody, then you don't have to worry about that this will break. Obviously, it's always nice to have chipboards to give your cards or your projects more dimension. And similar to what you've seen before, we have these little ticket elements here and flowers and so on, and some sentiments. For example, here it says forever and ever. And again, you can squeeze these out. If you don't want this frame or this border around, then you can only have the inside, where it says fill my heart, sweetest ever. And then we have all of those little flower and butterfly elements. So those are the chipboard options, and also lots and lots of them. As you can see, hopefully. So here we have more greenery in here and better together and more of these tags. So this is nice as well. And obviously you can combine all of those. You can use these bigger items and then use these chipboards just to give them more dimension. Maybe use some foam tape behind and then layer them all together. And in the same style as these ones, we also have those. So here you get these sentiments in the same chipboard material. And then you also get smaller options here, just like last time in the video where we also had this color combination for the Vintage Artistry Tranquility. They had lots of little hearts, and then they have these sentiments where it says memories, lovely you, or my heart. So smaller pieces as well as bigger pieces. For example, here you see hello. This is always really nice to have if you just want to send somebody a card. Here it says always, and then you can also create some kind of sentiment sentences where it says always love or love always, or it says here adored, sweet, lovely, best. And then you also have these options here where it says sweetie. And this, if you wanted to create, for example, this love or this sweet love. So different options how you could just layer it all together. Here XOXO, hugs, the bigger XOXO would be nice for Valentine's Day or maybe Mother's Day. Or it could be just, you know, a friend obviously as well, where you just want to send some greeting. Somebody's close to you. And then more of these little sentiments here where it says forever, love you more, and for example, kiss me. Also hugs and kisses and sweet. So yeah, if you needed even more options, then the Rouge chipboard word set is your friend. So many options here. And of course, these little hearts, they're also so adorable. Really nice if you wanted to dress up your scrapbooking or your card making or whatever project you have in mind. If you needed even more little ephemera pieces, and here you get lots of these little hearts as well. All right, and if that's still not enough, then last but not least, I have another package of rub-ons for you. Once again, you get this rub-on tool here as well. And similar as you've seen before, we have these lovely flowers and butterflies here as well. Here you get things you could maybe rub on onto these strips that you've seen before. Like here, for example, you could rub them on and create these tags in any way that you like. If you don't want to write on them, or if you don't have a stamp that fits to them, then you could just rub on today or tomorrow. You could write sweet, cute, happy, my girl, sweet friends, my love forever, XOXO, kisses, and so on. And here you get all of those different things for your texture on the background, or this kind of stitched look, which is really pretty. Then here we have bigger sentiments that would also go nicely in the background, and then being combined with either these ones here or these sentiments that could go on top, and then it just fits so nicely together. Here we have take my hands, hugs, forever love, you are loved, all my heart, and so on. And yeah, here you see them on the back. So I hope that you enjoyed all of these options here as well. And let me know in the comments, is this your style of color, or do you prefer the vintage tranquility from the last video? And yeah, if you like this video, then please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel to see all of these amazing crafting products. And with that, I hope that you have a crafty weekend, and remember, no stressy, be messy, and have fun. See you next time.